More than 701,000. That's how many crashes we had across the state last year alone. Those crashes killed more than 3,700 people. With a growing population bringing more congestion, 10 Investigates Emerald Morrow shows you the most dangerous roads in your county and what leaders are doing to keep you safe.
It happened so fast.
My mom dropped her and her friends off like she normally did. My mom always assumed that she would walk to the crosswalk and cross the street that way.
But nothing about October 6th, 2015 was normal for Valerie Jones or her daughter Alexis.
I just remember getting that phone call from my mom saying that she was hit.
The noise of rush hour traffic along Bush Boulevard in Tampa brings Valerie Jones into quiet reflection. She realizes her grief of more than 6 years ago has now turned to frustration.
It's been a while since I've really sat there and I've had some alone time and to really just feel what I'm feeling. And at that moment, I'm feeling angry that there hasn't been more done.
That morning, Alexis Miranda was on her way to Chamberlain High. As she crossed Bush Boulevard, a driver using the turning lanes to pass hit the 17-year-old from behind. She was not in a crosswalk.
I can hear the lady say, "We don't have a pulse." And that's when I knew, she wasn't being dramatic. It was real, and that's probably the worst thing a mother could ever hear.
Bush Boulevard is consistently ranked one of the most dangerous roads in Hillsborough County. FDOT has made lots of changes over the years, including adding these pedestrian islands.
Her accident would have been avoided by the changes that have been made.
Our growing population adds more congestion and increases the odds of crashes. In Pinellas County, data shows that this interchange at I-275 and 38th Avenue North is the most dangerous in the county, with 144 crashes last year alone. In Manatee County, a stretch of Cortez Road that includes the intersection at US 41 is the most dangerous in the county. And if you follow US 41 up to Pasco, you'll find that road, along with State Road 54, are the most dangerous there. FDOT data shows from 2015 to 2019, there were more than 2,000 intersection crashes on these streets alone. In Sarasota, Swift Road between Parma and Grand Cayman tops the county's most recent list of roads with the highest number of deaths and serious injuries. Back in Hillsborough, Maurice Poole's commute along 15th Street puts him in harm's way every single day.
Getting off the bus one day, they was trying to go behind the bus, go around the bus, and while I was trying to cross the street, I almost got hit.
County leaders say 15th Street between Fowler and Fletcher is especially dangerous because it's surrounded by vulnerable communities of concern.
What that means are high minority, low income, low auto ownership. So a lot of people, and we'll see them here as we're standing here, will be walking, biking, taking the bus to all of their destinations. That makes this very active and a place that should have pedestrians treated first in the design.
The county added raised crosswalks to make pedestrians more visible.
What would really help is what the county did on Fletcher Avenue, where you actually can stop the traffic by pushing a button for a rectangular rapid flashing beacon.
Neighbors in South Tampa say they want one of these beacons or a regular traffic signal at Lois and Beta Bay. They pressured leaders for action after 2 teens were killed in a high-speed crash at the intersection.
We would like to see an expedited process for a traffic signal at that light.
Leaders are now doing a study to find the best solution, but an interlocal agreement complicates everything because while Beta Bay is in the city, the agreement says since the county owns the road, it's the one that pays for improvements.
The interlocal agreement's been around for a while. It needs to be revisited.
Documents show the city of Tampa has been asking the county to pay for a signal for years.
It was, in the queue with a lot of other projects all over the county.
Projects the county says it just does not have enough money to cover.
There's an $800 million list of projects countywide that need to be done to improve safety.
Cohen says the 1-cent transportation sales tax that voters approved in 2018 would have helped, but the Florida Supreme Court struck it down.
We've lost precious time in terms of getting some of these things done.
Time Alana Brazier is working to make up for.
We're trying to make our city safer for everyone.
She works to help eliminate crashes and fatalities on the roads. She says changes along 34th Street in East Tampa are a success story for the city.
This project took this high-speed, high-frequency crash corridor down to 2 lanes. We've added roundabouts in at key intersections to help reduce the risk of those severe crashes.
The city is also focused on reducing speed and adding improvements where it can.
The more we focus on creating those safe streets, the more vibrant and walkable and friendly our city becomes.
Safer, so people from all neighborhoods
There we go.
can focus on those precious moments they have with family instead of suffering in the sadness of losing a loved one.
I understand things do take time, but you know, it's children's lives, people's lives that we're talking about. So how long does it really need to take?
10 Investigates has done all the research for you on the most dangerous roads in your area. We have a list for you and information on how you can play a role in making your community safer. That's all on 10tampabay.com.